Markwayne Mullin is a white nationalist that is the DHS nominee. Watch this clip because it's going to prove what his white trash base is.
Right. Now, let's talk about Mr. O'Brien himself, his behavior. As everybody knows, and it's here in the last time, him and I kind of had a back and forth. Appreciate your demeanor today. It's quite different. But after you left here, you got pretty excited about the keyboard. In fact, you tweeted at me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And let me read what the last one said. It said, greedy CEO who pretends like he's self-made. Sir, I wish he was in the truck with me when I was building my plumbing company. Myself and my wife was running the office because I sure remember working pretty hard and long hours. Pretends like he's self-made. What a clown. Fraud. Always has been, always will be. Quit the tough guy act in these Senate hearings. You know where to find me. Any place, anytime, cowboy. Sir, this is a time, this is a place. If you want to run your mouth, we can be two consenting adults. We can finish it here.
Okay, that's fine. Perfect.
You want to do it now?
I'd love to do it right now.
Well, stand your butt up then.
You stand your butt up.
Oh, hold on.
Big guy.
Oh, stop it.
Is that your
All right.
solution every
Hold it. No, sit down. Sit down. Okay. You know, you're a United States Senator. Sit down.
Active.
Oh, okay.
Sit down, please.
All right.
Can I respond? Mr.
Hold
Chairman?
it. Hold it. If
Hold
we
on.
can't, no,
This is
I have
what
the
he
mic.
said.
I'm sorry.
This is
Hold
what
it.
he said.
You'll have your time.
Okay.
Can I respond?
Oh, no, you can't. This is a hearing. And God knows the American people have enough of contempt for Congress. Let's not
I don't
make
like
it worse.
thugs and bullies.
You have,
And that's
you
what-
I don't like you because you
Hold
just
it.
described yourself.
Hold it. You have the mic.
Yeah.
You have time.
All right.
Make your statement.
Then let's do this, because I did challenge you, and I accepted your challenge, and you went quiet.
No, I didn't go quiet.
Hold on.
You challenged me to a cage match,
No,
acting like a
sir.
12-year-old.
See, that represents the mediocre white man with micro penis disorder that the majority of Trump supporters have. They have the emotional maturity of about a 7th grader, right? They don't want to talk. They want to, I mean, think about it. This guy is a member of the Senate, and he's going to stand up because he didn't like the words of somebody, and he wants to roll up his sleeves and get into a fist fight. Just think about that, a fist fight with the guest. And then what? You both punch each other, you get broken teeth, you get scars on your wrists, you both get sued, you go to jail for assaults, and then what? You're a bunch of damn idiots. See, but that's his base. Look at him. Go look at the rallies. Go look at January 6th. What do you see? The death threats to judges and congressmen and senators. That's all they know because they're emotionally about 7th grade. See this? Yeah, this is trash. A couple months ago, I went to a protest while I was in Las Vegas for an anti-ICE rally. And as I was walking up about a block away, the courthouse was up on the left, or the detention center, whatever it was called, one Trump supporter. Of course it was a white man. Make America white again. And he had an American flag dropped over him like Superman. And you're just like, yeah, this is the typical mediocre white man, right? And it is. Within 5 minutes of me being at the rally, thousands of people were there. This guy is already in a fist fight. Boom. Knocked off the planter box on the ground. And then a few minutes later, I picked this up off the ground. This is who they are. This is his base. They are not able to have conversations or disagree without violence because they've been told since Little League that you have to be an alpha man. I remember times in Little League, there was a kid playing football and he hurt himself. He broke a bone and his dad is like, oh, he still went out and played because he's a real man. And all the guys, yeah, oh, manly man, tough man. This is his base, right? So when their white supremacist grand wizard in the White House makes fun of people, ooh, he's manly. When he says, I hate the libtards, ooh, he's manly. Ooh, look, I ate my freedom Wheaties. But this is what we've done to a big chunk of our country, right? we do this. And I was at some meeting a while ago, and everybody stood up and just did the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. And I was like, it just felt so surreal, like we're being indoctrinated, right? But look what we do. We raise our kids in American flag diapers, right? And as they get older, they eat their Freedom Wheaties, and we plop them in front of the TV, the flags everywhere, and you do fireworks and more flags, and bald eagles fly over the place, and you mention keywords like freedom and freedom again and God and America first, and you indoctrinate them and you indoctrinate them. And as you leave for school, you feed your pet bald eagle because, you know, you're not a real American. And then you get in your truck, right? And you put 28 billion flags on the back, and you put God Bless America bumper stickers all over, and you polish the 1776 Constitution, and you go down the street, and just in case your neighbors don't see the 400 billion flags, you got to play God Bless America, and you got to make sure you wave your guns around because you want to make sure they know that you actually love America. But see, that's the crap that they buy into. It is. It's this screwed up form of masculinity, right? January 6th, you don't like an election. Let's beat officers. Who cares if he rapes women? He's a real man. He's an alpha male. And ask yourself, why have we never had a woman president in 250 years? A lot of it is because of mediocre white men like this. Because they're threatened by women. You want to know why MAGA men don't like women that have piercings or tattoos or different colored hair? Because they can't control them. They want the Tammy Faye Baker, i.e. the Erica Kirks, right? They want that. They want blonde hair and makeup and soft lighting and talk quietly and submit to your husband and be a good little lapdog. They want to control people. And anybody that doesn't bend a knee to them, they don't like it. So they beat people into submission. They scare them, they threaten them, they demonize them. I get it every day. I'm a traitor to the white race. You're not a real man. I get it all the time. I don't care. And if you don't like it, ship your ass back to England where you came from, because this isn't your land. It's not my land. This belonged to the Native Americans. But once again, mediocre white men beat people up and murdered them, just like we treated black people. And that's part of the reason a lot of MAGA, the majority MAGA, doesn't want to celebrate black history, right? Because this country was started on mediocre white men forcing black people to come over here, to be slaves, to whip them, to beat them, do as I say, do what I do, or else I'm going to mistreat you. That's why they don't want to talk about it. Because this country's never been great for everybody. But to mediocre white men like this guy, he doesn't want to hear it. He just wants to wave his flags and believe that America's great. And I use the Matrix movie all the time, right? We're plugged into the Matrix. We're told that America's great, and it's not. But when you're unplugged, you're woke, and you see that this country's only been great for white people. And then you got Cyrus that wants to go back and make a deal with Agent Smith and go back into the Matrix. Yeah, I know the Matrix is a lie, but ignorance is bliss. And that's what Donald Trump promised a lot of these mediocre white men, that we're going to put you right back into the white male patriarchy. And that's why we're here right now. MAGA is Make America White Again. They want the white man to be in charge. And I'm finally starting to see, and I hope to God that there's more white people like me that aren't insecure, that are going to push back against this, because it has to stop. I've never even been in a fist fight. Why? What's the purpose? It's stupid. You punch me, I punch you, you ruffle your feathers, you grab your schlong, you go home, yeah, well, I'm a real man, I got in a fight. You're an idiot. You're a moron. But this is what you see all the time. That's what you see for Pete Hegseth, right? Ooh, look at him doing push-ups and pull-ups. Ooh, he's an alpha male. Yeah, talk about freedom and war because I'm a real man. It's bullshit. It really is. It's a lie. It's all toxic masculinity, and it's not healthy, which is why a lot of women left their MAGA husbands in the last election. Because if you're going to vote against your wife, if you're going to vote for a man who sexually assaults women, then you're not a real man. And for me, that's my red line. If you don't see mistreating women, raping women, protecting pedophiles, sexually assaulting women, cheating on his wives, if that's not a red line, then you're not a real man. You're just not. But real men stand up for women, because I'm that insecure. 98% of gun violence are men. 98%. But women are too emotional, huh? Every war in this country has been started by a man, but women are too emotional. January 6th, almost all men, but women are too emotional. It sure seems to me like women should run the damn world. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a radical left, woke libtard, right? Have a white day.